Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope that you're not too gutted to be here on a Monday morning. I'm certainly still feeling a little bit asleep, so definitely need this wake up, and it's nice and gentle this morning, so hopefully it will just help to loosen you up, make you feel a little bit more awake and alive this morning. And thank you so much to those who are joining me live, or if anyone's catching up later, then well done. Thank you very much. Hopefully it feels good for you to just get up and have a bit of a stretch, no matter what time of day that is. We will move a little bit, so although you don't need a yoga mat, make sure you've got a bit of room to move in. You can start standing, sitting, kneeling down for the first few minutes, and then we will come to stand. Okay, so depending on your preference, we're just going to start by having a nice big stretch. So standing up nice and tall, we stretch from side to side, reaching the arms out. Just make it a big old genuine stretch. Just do what feels good, feel into your body. Oh, I don't know about you, but that feels really nice. Just big old stretch. And then take a big inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, release with a sigh. Do that twice more. Inhale up. And now just take a pause. Hopefully you haven't had to connect with your day too much yet. Maybe close the eyes and just start to deepen the breath. Taking one hand on the chest and one hand on the stomach. And just start to feel your breath as it makes your tummy expand on the inhale. And falling with the exhale. Letting the breath come in and out through the nose. And increasing the breath to a count of 3. Stick with 3 if that feels good for you. Otherwise, see if you can make it to 4. And just try to maintain your focus on the breath. If your mind starts to wander, that's absolutely fine. Just notice that it's wandered. And then release that thought like a bubble. Let it float off. And return your attention to the breath. And then start to take a body scan. So starting right at the top of the head. Just start to take your focus all the way down your body. Just checking in. Try not to get too connected or caught up with any point in the body. No judgment. Just notice how it feels and then keep moving. If you've gone quickly, then you can always start back at the top again. But just try and check in. And then releasing the hands, open the eyes, or you can keep them shut if you like. And just start to bring a bit of movement. So start by rolling the shoulders up, forward, back and down. You can either do them together like I'm doing now, or do them one at a time. I find that really helps to get into any niggly bits, especially first thing in the morning. Although you do look a bit weird, but it's fine. You're not the one that's being recorded. And then when you've done one way, take them around the other way. One of my lovely yogi friends calls this one creepy shoulders, so apologies that I'm starting your Monday with creepy shoulders, but if it feels good then hey, let's be a little bit creepy. And now dropping the chin down towards the chest, just rolling your head from side to side. Nice and gently. Again, just go with what feels good for you. Don't force yourself to go through too far one way or the other. Or just see where needs a little bit of attention this morning. Oh, wonderful. Now start to circle the wrists. Maybe wiggle the hips. Maybe the feet. Just have a good old shake. Take it up to the elbows. And your whole body. And just go a little bit nuts. Oh, it feels so good. Really do just go for it. Oh, and just do it like no one's watching, which is what I'm going to have to tell myself right now so I don't feel like too much of a muppet whilst I jiggle around. Oh, waking up every bit of your body, waking up your nervous system, get some adrenaline running. Oh, big old shake. And then just start to bring that back down again and just bring it into a sway from side to side. Let your arms be nice and loose so you give yourself a big old bash as you swing round. Rotating the body a little bit further. We're really trying to get the spine into every different yummy position this morning because we're not very good at moving the spine nowadays during the day. Our lives just aren't as well suited to it. Well, for most of us anyway. So let's just start the day with a nice juicy flow. Lovely, and now bringing the feet together or just a little gap apart, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Reaching the arms up and then stepping your right leg over your left, taking a hold of your right wrist with your left arm and come into a side bend over to the left. Stand up nice and tall, maybe bend your back a little bit, take your gaze up, pushing that hip, your right hip over to the right, really deepen that stretch. But you don't have to stay too static. You can come in and out with the breath. See, I'm a little out of breath from all that shaking. So it feels good to just move a little bit with the breath. And then coming over to the other side, so swap the legs, swap the wrists. Inhale nice and tall. And then exhale, bending over to the right hand side. Ooh, maybe lift the gaze. Push your hips over to the left to deepen the stretch. If it feels good. And then maybe just coming in and out with the breath. Oh, so that you can really feel the difference. And release. Then take a nice big inhale, reaching the arms out and up. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, circle the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders. Taking the gaze up, lift the chest. And then exhale, give a big bend in the knees as you hinge forward. And let your head hang. Then releasing the arms. Rolling up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And then dropping the shoulders again. We'll do that twice more. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, circle them behind you. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. I think I've lost a breath here. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, big bend in the knees, folding forwards. Release the arms down and slowly roll on up. Last time, inhale out and up. Exhale, taking the hands behind. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bending the knees, fold forwards. Release the arms. And then slowly roll on up again. I'm just going to vary that into a sort of half sun salutation now. So as you inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to touch in front of you. Draw them down your center line, bringing that big bend in the knees again. Come down into a forward fold. And then just drop your knee, drop your bum down so that you now come to a little bit of a hover. Just waking the legs up a little bit. Maybe rock here for a little bit. Maybe stretching up and back, down. Or just waking up those legs. Whatever feels good. Maybe do a little bit of stepping. So it's straightening one leg. Or just kind of rock back and forth between your arms. And then again, rolling on up. And once more, inhale out and up. Exhale, folding forwards, bending the knees to hang down. And then dropping, lifting the heels, and just do a bit of rocking from side to side. And just stay there, having a bit of a wiggle. Maybe coming sort of half up and down if that means that you can bring some yumminess into your lower back. Just do a bit of an explore. Sorry, slight technical issue. There we go. Lovely. And then just rolling back on up. And now taking a big step out to the side. We're going to start to wake up your hips and your thighs a little bit. So have your feet, heels in, toes out, and just coming down into a goddess squat. So we're just going to flow in and out a bit. Oh. Feel free to introduce the arms so you can kind of inhale up and then exhale, sinking down. We're just moving with that pose, really trying to push those knees out as you go down. You want your weight to sink straight down rather than back like a normal squat. You're a goddess today. And this time, hold your goddess nice and strong. You can either keep the arms here or maybe taking them down onto your thighs, just pushing onto your thighs, and just have a wiggle from side to side. Oh, just waking up your hips, waking up your legs a little bit. There we go. Oh, and then rising up, shake the legs out. Beautiful. Oh, and then just come back to standing and closing the eyes. I know this has only been a very short practice, but just taking that body scan again, starting at the top of the head and working your way through your body. Again, try not to have any judgment or get too connected with any particular part. Just notice any bits that feel yummy now. If you can feel the energy surging around your body, or maybe that's just me. And then keeping the eyes closed, just take a moment of pause before you move on into your day. And maybe decide on one thing that you want to take away from this practice and focus on today. A positive intention. And this can be anything you like, but I will give you a suggestion and then you can take it or leave it. Think of someone in your life. You don't necessarily need to know them that well, or you might know them really, really well, that you think could do with some love and kindness today. And then really cultivate those feelings for that person, so that you can always imagine those feelings, a little ball, a warming, glowing ball. And then imagine sending those feelings to that person. Let them shower down over them so that they're filled with that warmth, that glow. And without knowing it, they might not know that you've sent them those feelings, but hopefully they can feel that warmth, that sense of love, sense of strength and courage. And then flickering the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Taking your hands down to heart center. Today I'm sending you those thoughts of love and kindness. Thank you so much for joining me for my first little morning mini. I hope you go on to have a good day. I hope you feel strong, and I hope that you have a good week. But hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.